In this video, I'm going to show you how to do the French knots. For the mushroom version of my turtle. So basically you will need a yarn needle and some yarn. I'm using same yarn of the shell, but you could also use a worsted weight yarn. So you will need to insert your needle from the inside of the shell, going out anywhere in the shell. So where you want to put your and at this point I'm going to hold my yarn with my left hand. Then place your yarn needle like touching the and I'm gonna wrap the yarn around the needle. 4 times. This is the size I like my little dots to be. One, 2, 3, 4. 4 loops on your needles, so you don't want too tight when you roll the yarn around the needle, otherwise you won't be able. And then you're going to hold that last loop there. Do not in the same hole but just next to it. So if it's the first time that gonna pull it through. And make sure to leave a yarn tail inside. Just make sure that the tails are loose inside. Now you get your first knot. Just repeat it everywhere. There we go. So I'm gonna make another one. So I'm gonna go somewhere else in the shell, probably here. Pull it out. This is not too tight. Then I'm gonna hold my yarn in my left hand. I'm gonna place the needle on top of the shell like this. And holding both. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm holding the last one. And the yarn here still. Going in the shell knot in the same spot. And then pulling through. And pulling on that tail here inside. You need to make sure the lines inside aren't too loose. Now we get our knot. Then you just need to repeat that. I'm gonna go everywhere on the shell. You can see my yarn isn't long, so you need to reserve long enough, and I will cut off the loop and tie 2 knots with these yarn tails. Now you finish your mushroom.